Hello, YouTube, once again. And that was something I've been thinking about, and I've been thinking about for, a couple of days now. And, the thing with Snoop Dogg and the Donald Trump thing, is it just me, or is anybody also feel that this is a little weird? And, Dogg is a very popular rapper, especially, in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. I mean, Snoop still has, his name out there. And of course, if you say Snoop Dogg, everybody's going to know that it's Snoop. Period. How, no matter, how young a person is, they know about Snoop Dogg. Well, even though Snoop is popular, his name isn't really buzzing like it used to. His CD sales aren't doing that great. He seems to be doing more like, underground stuff, with Daz, Corrupt here and there, other various artists in Long Beach, younger brothers trying to get their name out there. So he's still making money, regardless. But doesn't it just seem that this thing with Donald Trump, it just don't even seem right to me. It seems like almost like it's fake, it's made up. And, there's also been allegations, and once again, I say allegations that, Snoop, may be a hip hop agent. He may be an agent provocateur. And a lot of these people that sold their soul and made an oath to the Illuminati and the Baphomet, when it's their time to put in a little work for the organization or do their part to further the agenda of the dominant society, the elitist, they have to do it. Because once again, they made that covenant and it could cost them their lives, or the very least, it could ruin their reputation. Some type of allegation to come out that they're homosexual, or that they're using drugs, or they'll use the police against these certain actors and stars to enforce their will and their expectations of the people who sold their souls for the cause. So it's just funny to me how all of a sudden Snoop Doggy Dogg does this thing with Donald Trump. And then now, there's, things in the press and the media, I'm not saying that it's 100% legit that, he's in trouble now. The Secret Service is looking into it. And even if it is, I believe the whole thing is fake. Snoop said, that he was pretty upset about a statement that was made at Michelle Obama. And I find that hard to believe that he would be that upset just because Donald Trump had said something about Michelle Obama and she's not even in the office no more. To me, it almost seemed like the clip that they ran to say that was an old clip. I don't even think that clip was new. I think that clip was something he said a while back and then it just resurfaced just to kind of line up with the agenda that they're trying to create. And stuff like this, Snoop pulling out a gun on the president. Now everybody knows how these rednecks and these prejudiced Republicans and what have you, everybody knows how they feel about Trump and how they're supporting Trump. Anybody who's a white nationalist, aka white supremacist, knows that Trump is for them. Or I would even say for them on a sense of economic increase or economic stability, but he's just talking their same language and he's using them to manipulate them to get a race war started. And just like Snoop and some of these other agents, as far as our people concerned, their job is to also get us riled up too, to start a race riot and then to bring forth martial law. Ultimately, that's the ultimate goal. So, even let's go into, like Faizon Love. Now, the thing with Faizon Love, do I believe that that's more legitimate? Yes. Faizon very well may have really got into a fight with that guy. To me, the tape looked legit. The Faizon legitimately looked pissed off and he looked like he was going for blood. Because, as allegedly that the guy was disrespecting Faizon and they were trying to charge him a lot more money for having his car parked at this certain airport. And so when Faizon goes up, to pay the bill, he's like, what the hell? I ain't never paid that much. And I've been gone equal amounts of times, the same amount of days. So now you want to charge me more. And the dude was getting smart, and it sparked off. And that's kind of weird to me. Maybe that youngster didn't know Faizon. Maybe he's just too young to, remember Friday and him playing Big Worm, and whatnot. I don't know, but you would think that somebody would recognize Faizon Love and not get smart with him. I mean, that to me, that seems like out of character for somebody that's, working behind anything. I'm not saying those things can't happen, of course, but it just seems out of character to me that somebody would pop off the mouth that bad enough to, Faizon would want to put hands on him. And then, right before that happened, Faizon was getting ready to have a comedy show somewhere. He was getting ready to do a show somewhere. And then all of a sudden this controversy happens, and then his ticket sales, go up. So like I said, am I 100% sure that the thing with Faizon was just made up or was orchestrated just to boost ticket sales? But it just seems like a lot of these older cats that was in the game around this, they're around the same age as I am, give or take a few years. It seems like their name ain't out there like it used to be, and they're doing stuff, to kind of get sales up again, to draw attention to themselves. It's an old tactic that's been used for many, many years. And then, you got the thing with Propose. Now, Propose is a very talented rapper. That brother can spit fire. True enough, but now, it's like this guy is going down the list, having beef with everybody. And I'm like, it's cool on the sense that, you're rap battling, and that's a tradition with hip hop. I mean, that's not out of the norm to do that. But it seems like this guy just going down the list, going after everybody to try to get his name out there. So, am I going off, folks? Just comment on the board, on the comment board. Give me your opinions. But does it seem like these guys are using these tactics and using these fake beefs to get their name out there, or are they working for the man? Are they working for the agency? It could be a both. So with that being said, I'm going to close out, y'all. Just like, once again, leave your comments on the comment board. Tell me what you think, because I see a lot of smoke and mirrors right now, and just help me, guide me to what you believe is right and wrong, man, because there's some funny stuff going on. With that being said, I'm out.